Hey everyone, it's Chandelarius with another Scania truck drive in the simulator dangerous drive video tutorial for you. This is dangerous drive number 14, earthquake relief. And let me tell you, this to me wasn't just a dangerous drive. It was a frustrating drive. It was a soul destroying drive. Every time I heard that noise to indicate that I had had a collision, it was soul crushing. To me, this wasn't just a challenge. So far this has been my nemesis. But I managed to conquer it. And if you've come here looking to see how you too can conquer this dangerous drive challenge, well, I'm going to show you how. If you've seen these videos before, you know what you're in for. If you haven't seen them, let me just tell you briefly that you're actually watching a video replay. I have completed the challenge. I got to the finish line without hitting anything, without having any collisions, without getting any damage, without getting penalised. I managed to do it without the trailer falling off the bridge, without the wheels going through the holes. And let me tell you, it's taken me months to do this and get 500 points. But that's what I've done. I completed the challenge. I only used the internal camera. I didn't hit anything and I got 500 points. So you're currently watching the interior view replay. If you wait until the end of this video, you can also see the on bumper view replay, or you can see the TV view replay. There's also a couple of other videos that you might want to check out, and you might also enjoy the other series that I've got on here. So you can subscribe to the channel if you'd like to do so. But meantime, I'll stop rabbiting on and you can watch the video. This is dangerous drive number 14, earthquake relief. Okay, and we're off. So the first thing you'll notice is obviously that it's night, and secondly, there's no road. So we're going to go along at a nice measured pace, and we're going to try and keep our front two wheels on these beams in front of us. And it does feel a lot of the time like we're hanging over the edge of the bridge. And if you keep your eye on the left mirror there, you'll see that the trailer is wobbling. Now this bit here, it took me a long time to do. As you can see, the cab is bouncing up and down. My tip is to just take it as slowly as you can, because any sudden movements can result in a collision. Unfortunately, that hasn't resulted in any penalty points or that, but you can see that this is very bumpy, and if you were to go any faster than what I'm going now, you would definitely be getting penalised. You can see up ahead the finish line, it's flashing there temptingly. Do not be tempted to accelerate too quickly at any point of this challenge. You can almost see what looks like tracks in front of you. Try and stick on those tracks. And remember that the wheels at the back of the trailer also have to stick on those tracks. And look at the trailer in the left mirror there. It's on a bit of an angle, and if you suddenly go the other way with your cab, it's just going to wrench right off. So nice and slow. Carrying on. I'm not kidding when it took me literally months. Well, I never got to this point without having had a collision. This is the first time I got this far, and at this point I was actually beginning to get a bit of a cramp in my foot on the pedal. I was also wondering where on earth I should go from this point. Do I go left or do I try and go right? I decided that left would be the way to go, but I was conscious of the fact that I did not want to cause the trailer to drop or the wheels on the cab to come off the beams that I'm on, so I'm just taking it ever so slowly. Don't get distracted by the people on the beach. They might wave at you, they might be taking pictures. Just ignore them. All that matters is you and your wheels on these beams. You can see kind of how close we are to the edge here. And that's another thing that made this challenge so difficult, the fact that it's dark. But we're crawling along so slowly that if you look on the dash there, it's not even registering a speed. It just says we're doing 0 kilometers an hour. And at this point, again, you might think, that's it, I've done it. Foot down, cross over. Don't do it. Just take it nice and slow. You've come this far. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's not about the time. It's about completing the challenge without using the external cameras, without having any collisions, and crossing that finish line. The end's in sight now. You notice all the manoeuvring that I've done has just been very gently turning the wheel. No harsh movements, no harsh accelerating. There's the finish line. If you look in the mirror though, the trail is still going sideways. Just keep it nice and slow, keep your composure. Your front wheels are practically on tarmac now. The finish line's there, you can taste victory. And breathe. 500 points because you've completed the challenge. You've got 300 points, you haven't used the exterior camera and got 200 points, and you haven't hit any obstacles. Congratulations. Check out the other videos that are on screen now. Thank you for having the patience to watch this, and I'll see you next week with the next challenge.